Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the ultimate guide on how to play APM. So this is where you spawn, right here at the trailer store. If you click E, or if you're on mobile, just tap this. This will bring you to the trailer spawning section. We have a favorites area, so if you click this star on the trailer, it will then be portrayed in your favorites area. So we have premium trailers here. This is a camper, a car hauler, a bigger car hauler, 2 jet skis, and this long thing. We have these. These are our bumper pull trailers. Our fifth wheel, so semis, and our ATV trailers. So let's spawn one of these in. If we go out, you tap this if you're on mobile, or just click E and go out. So now click this to spawn your vehicles. This is favorites, this is pickups, cars, ATVs, semis, tractors, MISC, premium vehicles, premium rigs, and limited vehicles. For this, we are going to be getting, we'll get the first truck on top just to show you guys this. 3, 2, 1. Alright, so we have this truck spawned in, and now you back up to it to hook up to the trailer. Your tailgate will go down, and it will hook up to that little thing right there. So that is how you get a trailer. Now, say you don't like the look of your truck. You can either go up here and click this, but if you don't have that game pass, all you have to do is drive down this road and over by the fire station and these houses, you will find this place, Tanny Customs. Now, this is where you can customize your vehicles if you don't have the game pass. So we will drive in here. Okay, now we're going in here. This says, would you like to enter customization mode? If you want to, click accept. This will bring you into this menu. Now paint. This is where you can paint your truck any color you want. I think I'm going to paint mine red. Now, if you see this primary, this will show you the paint options. So if this truck had a two-tone, there would be a button called secondary. You would click that to change the two-tone. Alright, we also have some wraps down here you can choose, and your reflectance. So if you want your truck to be shiny, then you can do that. This is chrome, but you can also make your trucks look like this, or if you want nothing, you can do that. I like a little bit of shine, so we're going to do that. And now we can click exterior to go do our windows. Now we can tint our windows, but this is a game pass. So if you want to color color your windows any color you want, then you have to have that game pass. But if you don't, these are free, so you can always make them gray. Okay, now if we go back up here, we can go to rims and paint our rims. I don't like my rims super shiny, and I like some gray. We can also change the color of our bolts, and you can change the color of the text too. We're gonna do black. Okay, now engine. This is where you do your engine upgrades. This will make it faster. So here is our engine upgrades: 10% extra power and 25% extra power. I don't think this increases your acceleration speed, but this does make it on how fast your truck can actually go. Superchargers and turbochargers, these are game passes. But the 10% in default are 100% free. Exhausts. Exhausts is where basically it kind of does what it says. You can make your truck roll call. We will do a pretty good size in lifetime. That's what that does. Again, these are game passes, but okay, wheels. This is where it gets important. This is one of the newer updates. So what diameter does? When you make the diameter, it changes the size of your tire. So if you want tiny wheels, you do that. Or if you want some bigger wheels for like a farm truck, you can do that. Now, you could be looking down here. You might not look like the size of your tires. That's okay, because you can change them. You can make them skinny, and you can make them fat. I like some fatter tires on trucks. And now, do you want your truck offsetted? You can also do that. You can make it go out pretty far, or you can make it go in. I like it about exact when I do these settings. And now, we're not done. We can go to rims. This is where you can change your rims. Stock singles. These are single wheels of what we have here, and these are just stocks. So basically, you can put any rim from any truck in the game onto this. For example, if we go down here, I believe this is a rim from the Ford. This is a rim from a GMC. And this is a Ford. This is the rim from the Super Duty. Now, if we scroll down, we have stock duals. This is dually. So yes, you can make your truck a dually. It will not come out with the fenders, but you can do that. And then we have aftermarket singles. So basically, you can kind of put rubber bands on your vehicles. Just for the video, I will put those on there. I'm not the biggest fan of them. But now if you go down to tires, we also have some tire options of what you can do. We have these, and these. I'm going to put these on. And you also have tire graphics. I'm going to keep them off, but sidewell height. What that does is changes how big or how small your rims are. So if you want rubber bands, you can do that. If you want them tiny, you can also do that. I will, just for this, I will put this on there. I do not like rubber bands, but, and what this does, if I come in here, this will change how far your tires stick out. So that's what that does. I will make them skinny since, well, rubber bands. But now you might be realizing, my rims, they don't look fat anymore. Don't worry. You can just go back and change it back. Have a little bit of offset. I'm not the biggest fan of how this looks, but this is what you can do. Also, we skipped over something, suspension. This is where you can change your suspension. Yes, you can squat trucks. Please don't. I do not. I mean, you can if you want. I don't like the look of them, but we can do that. And now, you might be seeing we have a little bit of camber. Don't worry, you can fix that. Go up and down. Perfect. Okay. And now if we go to attachments, we have our attachments. I'll put some cab lights on there. We also have some grill guards. I'll put a ranch hand down there. And down here, we have toolboxes. We only have one option. Winches. Hitches. Mud flaps. I'll put some mud flaps on there. You can put your tailgate on and off. I will keep it on. Also have headache racks. So I'll put that on there. Also have roll bars. And here's your steps. So if you want some steps on your truck, then go right ahead. I'll put those on there. And we also have attachment customization for the Game Pass. You can just change the color of your things. You can also, if you have this Game Pass, you can make your cab lights orange. Okay. Alright, so that's what you do. Also, if you're wondering, how did I get that on my trailer, I will show you the other thing I did not show. If you go back in here, you click this, and then click that. This is your options to customize your trailers. So now let's go out here. Now you might be thinking, Sean, I have this trailer and I have this work truck, but do we actually have a place where you can go and farm and use this stuff? Yes, you can. If we drive down here, oh, if I manage to hit that, drive down this road, it's on this main road right here. We have some farms down there, but you might be seeing there's a field. This is called the highway farm, or what APM players call it. And this is one of the main farms. We have a big shed in there you can use to roleplay, and you can use your truck. So now we'll go show you the other main farm. I think the one I'm about to show you is the biggest one in the game. But yeah, we have a salt plant over there. We have a racetrack, a shop, APMC. That's where you get your seeds so you can actually plant your vehicles. And we have houses over here. So if you want to be a homeowner, then feel free. Here it is. Here is the cattle farm. I think the biggest farm in the entire game. But yeah, so you guys can actually do cattle. So yeah, that's really cool. Something I like to do is push right through. But alright, yeah. So now we're gonna do a little bit of free cam. Shift P in private servers. If you own a private server, they're free. And if you're on mobile, there will be a button, a camera button you can go on, but computer, Shift P. Okay. So now this is the top farm. We have 1, 2 fields. Over here, there's 3, 4. I think, actually, I think this farm only owns those 3, and then that farm over there owns the 1 and the 2. And then obviously that. But yeah, this is what the map looks like. There's camping spots. Now let's actually go on our map. So over here, this is our main town. If you go down this, if you want to go to a hidden campsite, you will see that. Let's find it here. I actually got to find it right here. If you take this road and go in and out, be careful, there is a lot of hills, and you drive down this, there is a campsite you can go to. If you go up this hill, this is a hill, and then you can drive down this and jump the water, and there's your gas stations. You will run out of gas if you don't go there. Don't worry, there is no in-game money currency, so it doesn't cost anything. It's just pretty much roleplay based, but yes, your truck will run out of gas. But yeah, if you guys want a part 2 on the full guide to APM, then tell me below in the comments. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.